What is blackness? For many years, blacks have been misrepresented on the globe. For many blacks, blackness means violence, aggression, indiscipline, lawlessness, irresponsibility, drugs. It is therefore of no surprise that Jamaica, that have black population of about 92.1%, have problems with crime. The International Monetary Fund in 2018 cited crime as the only impediment to the economic growth of Jamaica. We say that the homicide rate in Jamaica is about 47 per 100,000 residents. If we consider Belize, that have a sizable population that are of African origin, we see that consistently Belize have been ranked as the 5th most dangerous country in the world. It has a homicide rate of about 40 per 100,000 residents. And we see that they continue to have problems with crime. If we consider Mobile, which is a community in Alabama with a black population of about 50.64%, we say that it has been ranked as the most dangerous community in the whole of the United States compared to both the big communities and the small communities combined. We say that black people in America are about 18.5% more likely to shoot a police officer compared to a police officer that is about 5% more likely to shoot a black person. We say that how blacks are represented on the globe is not different from what we see in our country, Ghana. We have a lot of challenges with discipline. We have a lot of challenges with lawlessness. Example, when you consider the transport sector, we have a lot of challenges with complying with laid down rules on how drivers should behave. We have seen most drivers clashing with police officers and other road safety officials. We say that Ghana rules continue to be dangerous and carnage are high, not because of anything, but because of irresponsible attitudes of some drivers and the high level of indiscipline that we witness on our roads. We can also talk about violence in Ghana. We say that even just or looking at the just ongoing registration exercise, it tells you how violent the people are. We say that when we consider what is happening in the ongoing registration and the gruesome murders we are witnessing of late in Ghana, it depicts the attitudes of blackness, where people believe that when you are black, then when you have problem with people, then straight away you have to react violently or you have to respond violently. So we say that in our communities, we have seen communities attacking their police stations. We have seen communities attacking police who are carrying out their legitimate duty as peace officers. We have even seen people that sometimes try to disarm police officers. We say that violence in Ghana does not even only occur in communities. It also occurs in our secondary schools and our higher institution of learning, because we have seen horse clashing with horse that have resulted in injuries. We have seen secondary schools clashing with secondary schools that have resulted in injuries. And we have seen violence also within the chieftaincy institutions, where we have seen rival chiefs clashing, and some have even resorted to the activities of criminals and langas, and they are terrorizing their own people and they are fighting their own people. So we say that as Black people, some of these things are not just events, but they are cultural in nature. They are inherent, and sometimes they become the natural way of how we respond to things. So if we are saying that we want to develop and to move forward as a people, we say that no nation or no people can develop if they are not disciplined, if they are not responsible, if they don't know how to tolerate each other, if they don't know how to settle their differences. So if we are saying that we have come to a place where we want to see development, then we should be decisive enough and take a very strong position so that we can lose ourselves from this kind of cultural behaviors. Emmanuel Mensah for Global Alliance for Peace and Stability.